We support Game Changers because it's the only outlet of its kind that seeks out and celebrates this kind of innovative and creative talent here in Maine.
Welcome back to Game Changers. My name is Jess Knox, your host, and this season we're going to be bringing back Game Changers from last season to get an update on their work. And today we're joined by Chanel Lewis, who joined us last year to talk about a project she's working on called Represent. Chanel, can you give us an update on your project?
After our conversation and a myriad of debriefs and etc., we decided to shift a little bit. In the wake of the election and everything going on, I felt like we just weren't having conversations as a community. We were talking to people who agreed with us all the time and didn't really have the tools to talk to people that didn't. So I created a seat at the table, which is having difficult conversations with people who you don't know and who you might not agree with.
And how's that project gone so far this year?
It's gone well. It's gone really well. In February, we had a topic of race and privilege, and in March, it was sex and gender and identity, and in April, it's climate change.
Great. So I know that in one of the events, you took a trip out sort of outside the bounds of urban Portland.
Yeah.
And I saw you post a little bit on Facebook. Could you tell me about some of the experiences you have when you went to rural Maine?
I was featured on an episode of Millennial, which is a podcast that talks about a whole bunch of stuff.
That's by Megan Tan, right?
Megan Tan,
yep.
We decided to take our show on the road, if you will, and we drove an hour west to Brownfield. And in that moment, we woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, got on the road at 5:30, and just went to a diner and had conversations with people that are truly outside of our city, right, our city zone, but then also outside of our comfort zone. And it was a challenging conversation at times, but I really enjoyed it.
This sounds like such an interesting project. How do you think these conversations with people that are different from us, when we're exposed to people that are different from us, when we're sort of made to feel uncomfortable, how does that add to sort of the building of community, I think?
It creates empathy. I think above it all, it creates compassion and understanding.
That sounds great. Thanks for the update. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.